Alright, what's up guys? Okay, first off I'm a little sick, but I'm gonna be starting a new series where I just review like a really good games of mine so I can look really fucking good. And it's gonna include probably like some famous people already so I can steal their fame. And yeah, it's it's literally only gonna be really good games of mine, I think. And I think the title is gonna be something along the lines of like shitting on or the dumpstering of, you know? And in all seriousness though, I think the goal of this is going to be not only to see what I did right. If you guys want, I can look over really shitty games of mine, but that's only if you want. I just want to put a disclaimer that I don't always have amazing games, and neither do these famous people always have these amazing games and bad games. So I just want to show you guys, first off, that I'm pretty good. I can make some sick plays, right? But I want to put it out there that I do have games where I go like fucking 1-4. You try to not feed as much as possible. I've had games where I go 1-11, but I've been trying to tone that down. And I feel like I can make videos like these because in the past week or in the past 2 weeks now, I've gone from D50LP. So like my last video was D50LP where I was, and then yesterday I got to like D190LP and I'm floating around there now. So I feel like I've improved enough to post some videos where I can be cocky about myself. So yeah, I just want to put the disclaimer again. If whenever I'm talking about these videos, these professional players, famous players, maybe pro, I don't know. I just want to put it out there that they don't always have these really good games, and they don't always have these bad games where I'm gonna be posting pretty much only bad games of them, or like where I'm just dumping on their team. And it's the same thing for me, and the reason for them is just because I find that all these famous people on YouTube always output these montages or stream highlights where they're only doing really well. And even if they input like a death or two, I feel like it's only like an unlucky death, or they just get camped or something. It's never like they messed up like super hard completely. It's like they messed up and it's funny for the stream or something. So I just want to like put it out there that they're, I don't know, kind of mortal in some sense, because people see players, and I don't want to shit talk or anything, but people see a lot of players. Like if you go to my stream, you'll hear the names, but you see all these montages and videos on YouTube of like famous players on champions, specific champions, or maybe even just like super high elo famous people, and they're like really good. And a lot of people would be like super scared to face them, like holy shit, that guy must win like every game. But then you take in the fact that they're not in the highest possible elo after like thousands of games. So that's how I like to enter games. Is if I'm facing someone that's really good, it's like, okay, maybe this guy has like fucking a million games on this champion, or is like really good at this role, but they're in the same elo as me now, right? And that's how you gotta take it. So that was like the longest intro. Holy shit, I think I'm gonna have to cut that around. And let's just get into the game. So this one is versus Annie Bot. So game starts off, right? Okay, so I'm just gonna speed up and shit. First off, I'm facing Annie Bot in the mid lane. That's Kassadin. I don't think there's any invades going on. Yeah, no invade goes on. Support Jhin, jungle Gragas. No, support Jhin. Wait, let me just pause for a second. So they have a jungle support, a Jhin ADC. We have Silver ADC. They have and Soraka support. I'm facing Anibot in the mid lane, and I'm playing Kassadin. We have Rek'Sai jungle. They have Gragas jungle. Top lane, we have Fiora versus their Yasuo, and this Yasuo is, I'm pretty sure, Yasuo Smurf or some shit. So that was also pretty scary. And also this TDK Caillou always takes games off me in solo queue. So anyways, I'm going to be clicking my thing, I think. So slowing it down to normal speed. So if we just go through normal laning phase, maybe I'll zoom around in other videos. Just let me know what you guys want. Like if you want me to zoom around and fucking see what my other lanes are doing and shit. So what's going on here is I went Corrupting Potion against his Dorans and 2 rings. Dorans and 2 pots. What happened just there was he hit level 2 before me, because I don't know, the minion wave shoved towards me, right? So he hits level 2 before me, and Annie, first off, level 2 advantage is retarded, right? Because Like that's like I guess her biggest power spike before level 4, right? Like level 3 is really not even important, because if she levels up another ability, I guess, then sure. Like if she levels up W again for the third time, or for the second time at level 3 instead of E, then sure, because her damage output is increased. But level 2 is a really big power spike, is what I'm trying to say for Annie. And plus he had the stun here, so I'm basically trying to just survive. If I have to miss CS to not get like fucking half health, then that's worth it. I just have to remember that laning phase isn't everything. Right, so I'm just trying to survive here. I have 3 corrupting potions, so I'm trying to get all the CS I can. I'm pretty sure I go and I try to hit this one, or no? Yeah, it's fine. So he still has the level 2 advantage, so I'm trying to hit all the CS I can. Okay, so there I'm just tossing a couple poke. I think wait, did I level up my E? Yeah, I did. So if you see, I leveled up my E, level 2, instead of W. Usually I level up my W because helps farming under turret, helps farming in general. For the auto reset and shit, and that also gives you mana. Just keeps fanning W. I don't know if you saw that I didn't level up W, because if a Kassadin levels up W, I'm pretty sure it gives me a passive. I don't know. We'll see. Like I haven't really focused on that. So I have my E now, and then when Rek'Sai's ganking, we can get a free slow, because you know Kassadin has no fucking CC otherwise. So yeah, we're ganking, and I ghost here just to apply the pressure so that he can flash. Otherwise, I don't know if he would have flashed. Who knows? But the ghost, if he didn't flash, he would have died. So going back to normal laning phase, he has no flash. Now it's like what, 750 timing flash of his. So Rek'Sai's probably gonna come before that. And here I am just trying to land as much CS as I can. And you have to remember, like in lanes where you might get shit on early game, you have to make sure you land as many CS as possible. Like absolutely as many. Like if there's like even 2 fucking CS you miss, and or like 1 out of every 3 free CS you miss, that adds up like so fast, you know, because then the enemy laner will be like, I don't know, like fucking 30 CS, and you might be like a 10 instead of like 15 or some shit, you know. And that shit adds up fast. So I warded the bot side because I knew Gragas was down there, and you can obviously see Gragas is fucking right there, right? So this is a good ward just in general to see, walking through here. If he's gonna come through here, I can see it, and it's more in general just for like here, to be honest. And also if he's about to enter the bush. So yeah. Okay, now if we continue in lane phase, I might speed this up. I'm continuing. Trying to farm as many as possible. So here I go to back up Gragas. Our bot lane doesn't come, I don't know why. So our bot lane doesn't come, and I have flash, but like look at me, right? What am I gonna flash into? Right? So the Gragas survives with like fucking 13 HP or something. But yeah, I was too far. Like I tossed my abilities, and Gragas was at this point. He was at this point already. And if I followed, I don't feel like I would have done much. So not even like a single hit. But anyways, here we go. So I try to get the W here. Yeah, I do. Okay, so I get that CS with an E. So continuing, maybe I'll just skip this whole lane phase from now on. So basically, what I figure out facing Antibot, utilizing my like little advantage I can, because it's Antibot, right? Like he's obviously a fucking amazing player. What I'm trying to utilize is that he isn't trying to trade with me like at all. So I'm like, okay, wait, maybe this guy's just waiting out his power spike, right? Or maybe he's just waiting out flash or something. And I'm just trying to figure out what his playstyle is, right? Because usually Smurfs, you'll find out that Smurfs always have this one little playstyle. It's either fucking shove and then roam, or like shove, get fed as shit, and then like 20 minutes into the game start fighting and one-shotting people. So I'm just trying, or like just something different. I'm just trying to figure out what his is. And it turns out to be against Kassadin, what he does is shove, get as much farm as possible, rush Lucidity Boots, obviously. I'm pretty sure he's the boots rushing fucking Annie. Rushes Lucidity Boots, and just gets like ganks. So at this point, at this gank, I figure out, I'm like, yo, this guy literally isn't trading me, and he's literally just trying to gank bot. So here I ulti over the wall of blue, and we get this. I'm pretty sure I get the last hit here. Not like it matters, but okay. Yeah, so at that point I'm like, okay, so Antibot's not trading with me at all. He doesn't come into lane with too many potions, if any. So I'm like, okay, this guy's not looking for trades. This guy's just looking to shove, and I don't think we get the kill here. Yeah, that was just like a little bit of poke. It doesn't matter. So I'm like, okay, this guy's really not trying to trade with me at all. He's trying to shove and roam, right? And if you can see, he literally just looks around bot side. So my feelings were right about him, I guess. So our CS is he's winning by a little bit, but it doesn't really matter because I do pick up and I scale better than him, obviously. Play Kassadin. So I'm trying to go for like a Negatron cloak build here, but I don't want to finish the Abyssal ASAP because you need like other items. Like for example, Dark Seal is a really good item. I'm pretty sure it's like a meta thing, quote unquote, for Kassadin in Korea because it increases the regen. It increases the regen on refillable or on corrupting potion or on any fucking potions by like 25%. Yeah, so it's like really good for a starting item. So you can see Annie bot again, fucking roaming bot, right? Shitting on my team. By the way, I want to put that out again. He's not a bad player. I just ended up doing really well this game. So, and I feel like the reason I was doing really well this game is because I took every little advantage, which includes like knowing the fact that he is literally just trying to fucking shove bot or shove into bot. So I pick up the blue buff here. I go back to lane because I'm casting, so I can like always come back with my mana. I have W and blue buff, so yeah. So I think at this point I'm like, yo, okay, okay. So here I'm like, yo, Annie bot is literally not trading with me at fucking all. And I'm sorry I say literally so much, but he's not trading with me at all, right? And if you look here, it just farm, right? And maybe he's not trading. Maybe he's not trying to trade with me because my Q counters his Q. So that's what's keeping him in the back of my head, right? I'm like, okay, maybe he just doesn't want to lose the trade by a little bit, right? But why wasn't he doing that pre-5 or pre-6? Why wasn't he trading with me? Like, not even a QW or anything, right? Because pre-6, he probably could win a trade by like 100 HP. Because he just outranged me. So I'm like, yo, what the fuck? He's not trading with me. So I traded with him twice. I forced these trades. I missed a couple of CS, I think. And then I'm like, yo, this guy is going to use his abilities on the fucking minions and not even hit me. And then I all in him here. And then I get a solo kill. So I all in him here because I got 2 free trades. He didn't hit me a single time. And I dove him with 100% HP. Right? So, and then I got like, quote unquote, like, I don't know, fucking ganked by Gragas, I guess. He just walks in. Trying to hit all CS I can. I'm shoving the wave here. If I'm ever ulting into the wave, it's obviously shoving. So now I'm up a bunch of CS, and I figure out maybe top lane's low actually. Yeah, top lane was low. Do I get a double kill here? Is this it? Nope. No. There was another double kill moment. But anyways, I walked top lane, and I'm like, well, they're fucking gone, so might as well get the CS. So I back. I'm pretty sure I buy my Roa and maybe a tier. Nope, I'm going for the straight Roa this game. So you always want to rush Roa on Kassadin. Maybe I should call this Kassadin guide or some shit. Really good Kassadin game. So I just want to exclaim here that I use Ghost because not only to get there faster, but also once they see me and then I use Ghost, they might get a little bit more scared, in fact, too. So if they see me already ghosted, they're like, fuck, we just gotta continue what we're doing. I don't know, that's just like the little bit of psychology that I'm thinking of. So whatever, I last hit him, and then my Rex Eyes here. I don't even know if fucking Gragas is there, but oh yeah, I do. There's a ward. Wait, is there? No, there's no ward. That's just Rex Eye tunnels. I'm gonna slow down a little bit. So Annie ball gets knocked up, and I'm like, okay, next target is Annie ball maybe. No, we don't even fight that. Okay, I guess we're not gonna fight the 3-2. That's fair. So whatever, I got an extra kill. Continue trying to hit all the CS I can while it's around me. And you can see at this point I'm already at 88 CS from like getting dumped on level 1 and 2, you know. So tunnel backing. Man, I'm sick as fuck. But yeah, okay, so there we go. I'm landing all CS. How much gold? Does this show gold? Okay, so I'm at 790. Oh, this is really embarrassing, but I'm gonna leave it in because I want to show that I'm not like a perfect player, maybe. So they warded both fucking bushes, dude. The reason I knew that this one was warded was because if I go back, okay, here we go. So if I go back to here, see how the minions followed me into there? That means there's a ward in the fucking bush, right? So I'm like, okay, shit, maybe I gotta walk around and act like I'm not gonna go into the next bush. So he fucking does that, and then I walk around here. I'm like, okay, this bush is free, right? Nope. So I start fucking porting after a little bit. I'm chilling here because I'm like, yo, maybe I'll get a gank off, but Anyways, they waste like fucking 3 minutes of my time here. Or 2 minutes, realistically. So bang, another fucking ward, dude. And then I try to port again because I'm like, okay, maybe he just got like lucky or he was really scared. So then I back over here. And then Trundle comes and knocks me up, right? So yeah, like, I don't know, fucking a minute and a half, like, waste my time. So that was probably one of the only mistakes I made all the game. That was like a really fucking big mistake though. Like that, I wasted like a minute and a half. I lost probably like 12 CS if anything, minimum. And I lost a lot of time and pressure. So, anyways, landing all that CS, I think. No, I don't know how many fucking CS of those I landed, but anyways, here I'm probably gonna, yeah. See, I went for the badge pendant or whatever that shit's called, fairy charm, because I'm going for the tier now. I don't know what my Rek'Sai was doing there. He kind of like threw that. That was a little stupid. Continuing the game. So Antibot's got Roa. I have Roa as well, right? And he has Lucidity boots. I have just normal boots. So I'm like, at this point I'm thinking, okay, he has the boots advantage over me by like a little bit of movement speed and like flash summer spells. So like summer spells. So basically I have the better all in for a little while because I have Negatron Cloak, right? Like statistically, that's how I'm thinking about it. So I'm like, okay, maybe if we get to like a little bit of a skirmish, I'll just win the all-in. It's not like we don't. It's not like we fight, but I'm just thinking about this the whole time. So my ball is getting chased down. I ghost again a little early, so I can catch up faster, and then I flashed, ulted, so I can catch him by surprise. I flash ulted so I can catch him by surprise. Because I knew this guy had flash. And I had my W ready, and there was a ward in there, so all I did was like fucking right click him and ulti, right? I'm pretty sure we get this kill too. Yeah, I think we got all three. I think I chased him down afterwards. Wait. What happens here? I forgot. Oh. So the ball link goes really aggressive. Oh yeah, so this is the Annie kill again. Oh, and then Trundle starts porting. I was really cheesed. I wanted to stop his port because he fucking screwed me over for like a minute and a half earlier, but whatever. That was at like the 13-minute mark. So, anyways, you can see here, my team's doing. Wait, why are these not like arranged? My team's doing pretty well. Except for top lane, Fiora's not doing too well at all. But he did get screwed over. I'm pretty sure like an early gank went wrong, or he just got camped a couple times. So like it's not like I can blame him. If there's a top laner that just gets completely dumped on like 1-5, that was solo killed 5 times, then I give a shit. But if you're just camped, you're like, okay, maybe the person still has mechanics, and if they catch up, eventually they can, you know, be completely useful. So here I grab the next blue buff. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna grab a tier here. So far all I've been doing is I utilized Antibot's roam tactic to kill him, and he got a fucking Magias. I don't know why, because I was shitting on him. So he's basically gonna have 0 stacks if I just keep fucking following him around. So I solo kill him once mid lane, right, because he's not trading with me, and then I just follow him around because now I'm back at like the advantage that he has. So I'm just following him around, counter ganking because I know exactly where he's gonna be. So that's the problem with Smurfs, is that One Tricks, is that if you figure out their game plan, I feel like they're a little bit on a disadvantage. So I did the Tenacity Boots rush because the CC, it's really good. Tenacity Boots, I'd say, on Kassadin, so you can just keep jumping around and shit. And they also have Jin Bind. I didn't really think about this, but I just thought Antibot stun and also MR, reduce damage. So Jin W. Gragas, I'm pretty sure it stops the Gragas stun by a little bit. That kind of shit. So Trundle slow around the pillar by a little bit, maybe. So they're getting pretty aggro. What I should be trying to do here is stacking up my ulti as much as possible, or my tier. So at this point I'm like, yo, I could totally jump over, but I think I'd get insta killed. that was like while Trundle was there. It was a little bit dangerous. So anyways, we get Antibot here, and then I almost die. And then this fucking thing chases me for so long, dude. Look at this shit. Holy shit, dude. So fucking broken. So, continue the game. I think I'm trying to rush Archangels. No, it looks like I'm going for the Abyssal this game. So basically, I'm going to be spamming my tier as much as possible without fucking destroying my mana. So not like stacking with 4th ultimate stack repetitively to use like 800 mana. But like QWE whenever I can. And I'm going for the Abyssal Rush here so I can reduce the damage a little bit, more by Antibot, because he's pretty much like my only problem right now. The other people I can one shot, so yeah. So here we go, another. Okay, so here the reason I went top lane, like it's more than just seeing him top lane. So I saw him top lane, right? And I look at Gragas' items, I'm like, yo, this, like I pressed tab, I'm like, yo, this guy has a fucking Hextech Revolver and Runic Echoes. The only like defensive, or like not even, it's just fucking HP. The only HP / defensive thing that he has is Kindle Gem with 200 HP. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna fucking insta kill this guy, right? This guy's like free. If I don't go top lane right now, I throw the advantage of a free kill. You know? So I go top lane. Whether there's a ward or not, I don't give a shit. I'm gonna jump over his fucking turret, whatever. So there's no ward, he doesn't see me, so I ghost. Ghost is like on a 3-minute CD, you guys gotta keep that in mind. It's like free. So let's see how much damage I do to him. Okay. So then at this point, I'm like, yo, Gragas has ulti. But he doesn't, apparently. Apparently it was on CD. Which I guess fucked me over, but whatever. I was playing cautiously, as if he did. So, there we go. So what I was trying to do the whole time was get close enough to him, to the point where he can't ulti me away, and then just E in a specific direction to get away. So I'm trying to land a Q or an E, or just jump on him with an ulti, but he just keeps dodging it properly, so yeah, that happens. And he almost gets away, but I toss my Q like max range, so that's good. So now Greg's starting to get a little bit of magic resist, so the opportunity of like an insta kill is not really gone now, but like a lot less free. So Yasuo is just showing top lane. I think Yasuo was like the biggest scare for us. Antibot's making, I don't want to say a couple mistakes, but I think he's just getting a little bit unlucky from our team's positioning. So at this point, what we're trying to do here is focus the Yasuo, because he's like completely isolated if you see him. But obviously, like, everyone's scared of dying to him, so no one's hitting him at the same time. And then bang, we almost die. And I still have flash, I think, right? Yeah, I still have flash, yeah. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna, yeah, okay. So I'm like, okay, maybe I'm gonna flash ult and like insta somebody or some shit, but I get flashed autoed by Jhin and just completely smacked. So they continue shoving mid. I think they get a turret or two. No, just one turret. So I'm like, okay, blue buff's about to spawn, I think. Oh no, here I'm like, yo, I'm just gonna camp Antibot, dude. He's just gonna like tilt a little bit. So I jump over that way, and then I don't see him. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna check this bush, and then I'm not gonna chase him any further because I'll just miss the CS. So, yeah, far, I think. Nope, go for bluff. I don't know what my thoughts are like during the game. I feel like spectating someone is much easier to judge their mistakes and shit. I think everyone knows that. Yeah, so I got the blue buff. My CS is not really the highest, but that's because I've been running around and shit and ganking. I feel like I'm doing pretty good this game, so my next item looks like a Zhonya's maybe, or maybe I just built a cloth for that extra little bit of armor against Yasuo before the finished Archangel. So yeah, my next guy dies. They get a free Baron here, and that's obviously not the best thing in the world. So I'm like, at this point, I'm like, yo, my whole fucking team is just completely shitting on me. Except like Rek'Sai's doing all right. Like for a team this bad, or doing this bad at least, like everyone's in the same elo. You can't just call someone complete shit. There are people that are fucking boosted, but a lot of times, unless you see someone repetitively being bad, it's just a bad game. So like, I don't really it doesn't bother me. So whatever, I see them caught out here. Okay, like I want to go over this because it's more than just fucking killing person. You know, it's more than just like, oh, he's fucking free. So what happens here is I'm like, okay, what's gonna happen, right? So we're just going around our day, whatever the fuck, and then I'm pretty sure Gragas let's see. Like it's Gragas, Trundle. Well, I'm just gonna scroll over here. So they just get a little bit aggressive, I think. Trundle and Jin. Yeah, so he's getting really aggressive. Just toss a couple shit. And then Jin is a little caught out because he's being aggressive as fuck, right? Like they're just being so aggro, dude. And then I notice Antibot's right behind me. I'm like, yo, there's no way I can turn around. Greg, there's no way I can fucking turn around. So only thing I can do is 100 to 0 the Jin. So I start running towards the Jin. I fucking insta kill him, whatever the fuck, or my whole team helps me. And then we get the Jin for free. You know, like instead of me just getting fucking caught out by Annie and turning around or like freaking out and going this way and dodging everybody, I just try to like get my way out by killing somebody because I'm fed as fuck. So that happens. So yeah, you have to make the most out of the specific situation. And I think what you can take away from this game is that he got a little aggressive there. What you can take away from this game is that I don't want to say any game is winnable because it's not. Like, let's be real, not every fucking game is winnable. But there are a lot of games where even if there are 3 fucking feeders on your team, they aren't like the absolute worst players. They're having bad games or some shit. Maybe one of these are just completely boosted. I'm pretty sure you guys can pick out who's the booster. But yeah, you know what I'm saying, someone's fucking boosting on this team, okay? Maybe 2 people, but I know they're not bad. Maybe they're 1-5, 1-6, 2-9, right? But maybe they know how to fucking play because they're in this elo. So I'm just trying to keep my head up, you know. I'm trying to be literally as fed as fucking possible and as in this game as possible to keep my team on their feet with like maybe just on my back for a while, you know. And then maybe they'll come back and carry me. But I'm pretty sure this whole game I just carry the fuck out of them. It's a 1v5 carry, as you'll see. So they're dragoning. There's no way we can fucking contest that. So I'm just trying to get as much farm as possible, whether it be in the jungle or in a lane or whatever the fuck. I'm pretty sure I landed the CS, but this is like the hardest fucking CS. Yeah. So Yasuo's pushing bot, and I'm like, okay, Yasuo's pushing bot. They just got dragon. They have Baron buff. They're gonna group bot, right? And then on that little trade, I figure out like I did like half his HP in one fucking all in, you know. It was pretty crazy considering like how fed he is. And I'm like, holy shit, he should be dumping on me. So I don't think we got any bot there. Yeah. And then I just jump away, survive. Soraka dies. I try to all in the anti-bot here, I think. Can I get him? Yeah, I got him. Got him. Right? And I'm feeling good about that, dude. Fuck it. My team is like getting dumped on, and I just got a kill, you know. Again. Maybe I don't want to say it was a mistake. I don't think it was a mistake at all, honestly. Not like I would have saved the next turret if they wanted to shove for it. So getting it into a 2v2 at the ball lane or whatever, like just lowering their number for the death of pretty much my whole team, A, K, and B. I don't know if it was really that bad there. So whatever, I get the kill. Continue the game. Whatever. Okay, so if you check out my items, I want to discuss that real quickly. The reason I have Iceborne is because their whole team is fucking stacked with AD. Okay, they're gonna shit on me. I'm pretty sure I get. Okay, so I feel like Tabbies wouldn't have been bad either. The reason Tabbies wouldn't have been bad is because they have a lot of just auto attack damage, like Jin, Yasuo. Items that wouldn't be bad against this team would be Randuin's, right? Tabbies, that kind of shit. Anything just like anti-crit, anti-auto attack. So maybe Tabbies would have been fine, but I think the Magic Resist and Tenacity did really well for me earlier in the game, so it worked out. It's whatever. Iceborne for the armor, and also the perma-slow, so if someone's trying to run away from me, like Jin, he doesn't really have like an escape ability, so I can just perma-slow him. And pretty much the rest of our team too. And it's honestly mainly for the armor, but the slow is like a really big part of it too. And the Sheen proc is honestly just a bonus, so. And then it has a fucking bunch of armor, so I mean a bunch of mana, so there's that. And then obviously I have the MR stacked with Abyssal, so I could counter like the fucking damage that a lot of their AP does to me. I'm probably gonna end up selling this Dark Seal. I don't like building it to Majias. Like if you see any bot, he got Majias. It's a very. I feel like the risk is much higher than the fucking reward. I don't know if that's just me. So here, what was this? This was, I think, an opportunity that I saw. I'm like, okay, yeah, they're way too shoved out. There's no ward on these wraiths, so I'm just gonna like try and fucking all in them. So that happens, and then we see Yasuo's bot, so we engage mid lane. Oh, I think this is the game-winning play right here, or something along the lines of that. So yeah, we see Yasuo bot, right? I don't know who the fuck pinged mid, but see, maybe it was one of my team. Like maybe they're not fucking useless. So right here, I'm like, bang, alright? I'm gonna fucking insta-kill that Jin. And then Gragas ults me into him. And then I just ulti into him again, and he's dead. And that's their whole fucking damage right there. Anybot is dead. Jin's dead. They have no fucking damage. And then at this point right now, I'm like, yo, Yasuo's coming. And then we're like, yo, maybe we can just 1v4 him, right? And then his team starts coming back. And I'm chilling over the wall, seeing if I can insta-kill somebody over the wall or just do something. I'm pretty sure I do jump over. Yeah, so like, I got a little bit scared here, but my ulti's back off CD. And then we get him here, I think. Yeah, bang. And then we start us like healing. We shit on them, and Trundle survives. So 12-2 and 4 at this point. My team's still fucking feeding, but they're doing well. You see, like maybe even just a ping of like, yo, go in Yasuo's bot. Like I was thinking about that too, but like the fact that they were going for it too, you know, they're not like fucking useless to me. It's not like I was just completely carrying them. Even though I am 12-2, it's not like I was completely carrying them, you know. So I just grabbed their blue buff because it's free, and then we're like, okay, Baron's about to spawn. We better fucking rush that, or like rush towards it. Minutehim's dead. We can pressure it. I think they do get the second Baron. They get the they get this Baron for free as well. So at this point, I'm like, yo, my fucking team has screwed me over so hard, dude. Like I just said that I didn't solo carry them, and it's true, but I'm pretty sure like they fucked me over hard. And this game would have been much easier had they not done that. So this is the game winning. I don't think I got 2 Baron buffs throughout the game, but yeah, okay, so here we go. So this is the game winning fucking shit, whatever. So I'm like, is where Trundle goes right beside the wall? Yeah, Trundle goes right beside the wall, right? He's trying to like fucking stop me or something, I don't know. So I ulti over and I'm like, okay, holy shit, I did a lot of damage. Holy shit, I did a lot of damage. So I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna insta kill him. And then I'm like, wait, Annie and Jin are right beside each other, so I jump for them. And then the rest is just pretty much fucking cleaning them up. So it's just basically a combination of ulting in to Trundle that thought I wouldn't go in. I don't know why I didn't, but I was like way too fed at this point. I don't think they could stop me. And this is all from early game, just taking as much advantage of all the info I could. So yeah, I just chased down the Gragas. I'm like, okay, they're gonna catch Yasuo. Whether I was there or not, Soraka was dying. So I just go and I chase down this Gragas. So right here, what happens is I'm like, yo, he's gonna fucking try to E past me, so I just try to block it, and I'm pretty sure I do. Nope, he just fucking messed up. So I just W him to death, and we just shove mid to GG. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So this game was a combination of this game was a combination of just taking advantage of early game and let's go. So, okay, yeah, so this game is a combination of me taking advantage of early game, and he bought the play style. He bought him a Jazz, I don't know why, I don't know, he didn't expect me to roam bot with him eventually, and solo kill him in the mid lane, because, I don't know, but anyways, I took advantage of the solo kill. He bought him a Jazz, I think, right after that, or maybe the port after his next death. And the roam bot stopped his Majas stacks and also stopped him just fucking shitting on my ball lane. And yeah, I'm pretty sure this was like, I don't want to say a 1v5 carry, but pretty much a 1v5 carry. And this is a really good game. And once again, I wanted to disclaim out there that this was like a really good game of mine. It's not like I always have games like this, but I am pretty consistent player. So if you want to check me out, go on twitch.tv/MishaPoofSomePoop, and it's probably gonna be in the description somewhere. So I plan on making more videos like these. If you guys want, let me know what the fuck you think in the comments. I can post like shitty videos of mine, see what I did wrong, make up those mistakes. But this game was just to show the good stuff and continue doing the good stuff, if anything. So yeah, if you guys want to see VODs of bad plays or whatever the fuck you want to see, if you want to see more fucking famous players get pooped on, then go ahead and let me know in the comment section. Alright, peace guys.